Hi guys, Bon here. Today has been a very tough day for the stock market. I mean, just today the S&P has lost 2.59%. It dropped 80 points. The Dow Jones dropped 710 points and the Nasdaq dropped 222 points. The Nasdaq is once again below 10,000 points. So today has been very hard for the stock market. And why? Why did that happen? Well, currently the only reason for that is because of the increase in the coronavirus spike. Florida, Texas, California, they have all had record-breaking coronavirus cases within the last few weeks. So the market is finally paying some attention to the virus again. And when the stock market takes a hit, the stocks that takes the biggest beating are the travel stocks. And boy, did they get hammered. So today we're going to be focusing on three major companies. That is Boeing, United Airlines, and Carnival. And the reason why we are focusing on them is Boeing represents the aerospace and airlines, okay? United Airlines represents the actual airlines, what is going on with them. And Carnival represents the cruises because they are actually in a very big trouble right now. Okay, so today we are going to be going over three stocks, okay? Boeing, United Airlines, and Carnival. The reason we're going over those three stocks is because they have news that could affect the trajectory of the stocks within the next few weeks to a few months. So let's get started. So the first one that we're going to be looking at is Boeing. So today Boeing dropped 5.96%. Like, oh boy. It is currently at $176.69. After hours, it dropped another 45 cents, which isn't that much, but today it took a good amount of beating. And currently, the story with Boeing is that the FAA, Federal Aviation Administration, finalizes inspection and directive on Boeing 737 MAX planes. So if you guys didn't know, the Boeing 737 MAX plane was actually grounded since last year. It was because two airplanes blew up and now those planes are all grounded. That was before COVID-19 and now it is still grounded. But the plan is that Boeing is planning to unground those airplanes by August. So hopefully by August they can get those planes ready to fly. And to do that they need the FAA's approval. Reuters reported on June 10th that Boeing is aiming to conduct a key flight certification test in late June. That test could take place as early as next week or could be set for early July. So currently the biggest thing going on for Boeing is that they need to unground those 737 MAX airplanes. And if everything was smooth sailing, then their stocks would be going up. But it is not. There are a bunch of hiccups, and there is a chance that the Boeing airplanes won't be flying by August. One of their other news is that Boeing actually canceled 2/3 of the orders for their Spirit Aerosystems manufacturing company. So Spirit Aerosystems actually make the body of the airplanes for Boeing. And just this week, Boeing decided to cut 2/3 of their orders from the Spirit Aerosystems. So that does not bode well for the company. Alright, now let's talk about United Airlines. Okay, United Airlines today it dropped 8.3%. Delta Airlines dropped 7%. Southwest Airlines dropped also 7%. So they all had very big drops. But if we look at the chart, we can see that they've been dropping for quite some time. Ever since June 16th. Since June 16th here, United Airlines has been on a constant downtrend. And to me, the main reason for this is because they were overvalued. And I still think United Airlines is overvalued. But one very important part is that I think that they are almost in the buyable range. I'd say give it another week and then we can really start seeing the big move. So I am pretty excited to get back into the airline stocks. That was something that I regretted for a while, but now it's all back. So the reason why the airlines have been dropping within the last week and a half to 2 weeks is because the airlines are running out of money. And instead of going to the government and giving up equity, they decided to take on more debt. How much debt? United Air said that it's ready to take $5 billion debt sale for next week. Well, this article was 5 days ago, so it's this week. They are planning to take debt offerings this week. And United Airlines is not the only one. American Airlines is also taking up the debt. American Airlines is planning to boost $2.5 billion in junk bonds. So, yeah, a lot of the airlines are planning to take out debt just to get through this summer and maybe winter season. And then finally, we have Carnival Corporation. Ticker symbol is CCL. So if we look at Carnival today, we can see that Carnival currently right now is at $16. It dropped 11%. Dropped a whole $2 today. After hours, it dropped another 9 cents. And if we look at the chart here, we can see that it also started dropping around June 16th. Okay? Is that a coincidence? No, I don't think so. I'm pretty sure that most people understand that the airlines and the cruises actually go pretty hand in hand together. If they go up a lot. Just like here on June 8th. It went up to $24.90. But when it drops, it also drops at the same time. And proportionately too. And now, just this week, they decided to halt all further sales until September 15th. Before, they said that they were going to halt sailing until August. I forgot it was the beginning of August or end of August. But either way, now they actually extended it to September 15th. And realistically, it could extend even further because in September, that becomes the fall season, and fall season is when a lot of the viruses get worse. So if they are halting until September, there's a very good chance it could halt to the end of the year. So be careful about that. Okay, so my final thoughts on this. My final thought is that the airlines and the cruises are on their way down, and they should be within buying range by next week or the week after. Pay very close attention to it because it is definitely going to go down. I think that Boeing could hit 150 again. I think Carnival could hit $12 or $13 again. And I think United Airlines could easily hit $29 again. Give it a week and a half, and then it should be somewhere within that area. And then that is the buyable range. Now, am I saying that it can't drop any further? Of course it can. It can always drop more, right? But when it hit those prices, you should start buying 5 or 10% of whatever it is that you want to buy. And then buy it in intervals, because if you wait too long, it could go up right back up and then you would miss it all over again. So buy it a little bit at a time, but give it until next week. I'd say give it until next week. It should go a little bit lower. I'd say around 5, maybe 10% lower by next week. And then it should be about time to buy. Alright guys, well, thank you so much for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed that. And if you guys did, then please give it a thumbs up. And if you haven't done so already, please subscribe. I'm trying to hit 1,000 subscribers by the end of August. Let's go. I have 2 months left. Let's go. I just have to keep going. So until next time, I'll see you guys later. Bye.